Good morning, evening, or afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for episode 30 of the Road to 10K. Just a quick note, we're currently at 49 subscribers. We're only one off of our goal for the week of 50, so that would be awesome. If you haven't subscribed yet and you've seen the videos and like them, go on and subscribe. But that being said, get all that out the way. Today we're going to continue working on the base. I'm working on some flare stuff for this one right here, just to see what it looks like. I'm trying to figure out something that looks good because, I mean, I don't want just a standard looking base. I've got some ideas here, using, I believe it was, yeah, the rebar frames, the ramps on the side here. I know I want to actually definitely use these for the side. Let me see. I've got to change the rotation here. Basically, I want to, yeah, like this. Run it across here. And I'm thinking, I'm not really 100% sure how I want to do that. I might get, yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of these ones on the side here. And I want to actually taper into that. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second.
Hello, can anyone hear me? If you hear this broadcast, please respond. My name is Nobody, and I am a survivor. I have an underground bunker and supplies. I repeat, if anyone can hear me, please respond.
I'm just trying to figure out how to make it look as good as I can. I mean, we're going to be in this base quite a bit, so it might as well look good, right? I'll figure something out for that right there too in a minute. I'm probably gonna have to remove what I've already got going there, but I also wanted to think about using something like a rebar arch. I love the way these things look, so let's go on and rotate it some, find out the right rotation. I think I've got it. Yeah, I need to go to advanced. So I want to rotate it to where it just kind of meets into here. It tapers it off at the end quite nicely, I think. Something along that lines. I'm going to go on and upgrade it real fast just to see what it all looks like together. Yeah, it's kind of iffy on that one. But, I mean, I always like these arches. I might add those somewhere else later. I think I'm going to leave those off and just end it with another ramp. So let me copy rotation here. Yeah, something like that. Just make it a little straighter. And I'm probably going to add like a little square around here as well. That way it's more uniform. I'm thinking something along that lines. Let's see. Yeah. Like that. Like I said, I'm going to change that up a little bit. That lip that we've got up there for future purposes. Now I'm trying to figure out if I should end it here or here. I think here looks better because that kind of hides that upper gap that we have there. I could probably do something a little interesting with this one too. I'm thinking maybe if I can get it to rotate right. There we go. Something along that. Yeah, I kind of like that. So I would have to copy rotation here. And then I need to make some more of those. But yeah, I think that'll work. I'll just put another one in just like I did here. In the same rotation. I gotta watch out for screamers. I've got 14 forges going downstairs right now so I can make more and more concrete. So I know there's gonna be screamers around. I hear them. Yeah, way over there. Missed. Like, actually the spikes will take care of them that far away, but I like to get the zombie kill, obviously. So, yeah, I think I'm going to take these down. Good thing I hadn't upgraded them yet. And I'm not sure how my lip's going to look here. I will need a lip here. if I don't want the climber zombies coming up. I think I'm going to leave... Yeah, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave it like that, and I will actually just put up the ramp around in here, or the thing here. That probably looks better than any other way. And I will be going with more curvy stuff on other parts of the base as well. Personally, I like curves on a base. The curvier the base, the better. Because if you use it all blocky like this, it just gets drab and boring after a while. That's why I'm trying to do something like just non-standard building here, obviously. So that's all good. So I'm gonna go on and upgrade all of this. That's where I'm gonna leave that stuff for now. I can upgrade it all. I'll just have to remember to come back and make that other ramp and put it in there. So I'm going to need a lot more ramps, which is fine because I've got plenty of rebar. And I've got a lot more of these frames coming. That's basically all I've done in between episodes, by the way. Is just start queuing up stuff and like getting more concrete up, all that fun stuff. Just so we can start building and really get to building. Now, once I get up top there, I'm going to have to figure something out interesting for that top up there. It looks like it's going to be a little weird. And I want a smooth transition if I can get it, because I don't really like to have to jump. One thing I will have to do, though, is I definitely need to do these. Because if I don't, the screamers will run right for them for some reason. I don't get it, but that's just the way it is. I've had to replace a lot of them because of screamers. They'll just fall down in the hole and start breaking things. It's pretty annoying, actually. But I'll show you why all this has a hole in it and everything very soon. Once we start doing the electrical stuff, that's when that's going to come into play. Now, for this horde night, I'm not sure if I'm going to need it, so I might just fill it in for the time being, but I just needed them marked out just so I knew where I was putting it. We might actually be able to... I've got to go hunting for engines. I've got the generator and I've got the ability to make what I want to make, but I'm going to have to do a lot of digging and stuff like that. I really don't know if I'll be done by day 21, so that may be a day 28 thing. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go on and get the platforms ready here before... and as much of this done as we can before the day 14 horde, or not 14, the day 21 horde. And once we finish that up, between then and the next horde, we'll go on and put in the other stuff that we were talking about. So let's see. Yeah, so there's the hole, so I need it here, here, and here. I don't know how familiar you are with electric fences, but the thing is, you got to hide the fence post, or else they'll just destroy your electric fence. But if they don't hit the fence post, then they can't destroy the fence. They just get caught up on the wire, and the wire doesn't go bad. So that's basically the idea, is we want to make the fence posts, which are going to be in these little holes here, safe. Now, they're 2 blocks tall, the fences are, so that's why we've got the hole down here. We're actually going to put the floor one hole, or basically I'm going to have to dig out, like, I'll go on and do one of them now. Dig out one deeper, put our floor down there, so our floor is going to be right there. Our fence is going to connect to that floor, and we're going to have an access panel underneath. And that's where we're going to put our, we're going to put our generators and stuff like that, is in that under panel. So I'm going to have to end up digging out a lot of stuff when I do it. That's why I'm not really worried about getting it done for this horde night, because there's a lot of digging involved. There's a lot of everything involved. But it's going to look really good when it's done, I think. And it's going to be super effective. And that's really what we're after with this base, is just making it as effective as possible. I'm not as worried about looks as I am effectiveness, but I still want it to look good. Alright, so now that we've gotten all that upgraded for the most part, I'm just going to finish off upgrading all of this stuff, and then I'm going to move on to building the rest of my pillars over here and getting them all connected up to the base. I haven't been up on top of the pillar yet from the base, so I want to go see how wide of a berth we have and everything like that, so I'm going to go do that after this and just figure out what we're going to do in that little weird gap area. But like I said, I just need to get this done. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, I need to go and check out the top. I hear a screamer over here. Might as well take care of her before she sees us and sidetracks us. But like I was saying earlier, these spikes tend to take care of them because they're dumb and they just crawl all over them over here. Let me see. Can I get a good shot on her? Yeah, I got her. Okay. So I'm going to finish these up and then I'm going to go check out that gap and see what we need to do about fixing it. That's the big deal. That should be all of them, I believe. Yeah, that is. Okay. This way we can also plan ahead for what we're going to do in the future with this, these other ones too. So once I get this one laid out, I'll be able to just lay down the other three pretty easily. And we'll definitely have all that done by day 21. In fact, I should pretty much have the entire platform area done, and I'll be ready to start digging, which will be good. We'll probably do that directly after Horde Night. I don't think I need any more loot runs at the moment, so I'll be fine with that. Yeah, I got to figure out this gap here. I want to probably just add... Yeah, I know what I can do here. I'll just pull these out. Let me turn this down because that's going to be way loud. Alright, that's better. I can pull these out and just replace them with solid blocks. And then I'll figure out how I want to do my lip. I think I'm going to go with the curved lip just because it looks nicer. Upside down, I tend to like that on my bases. It looks so much nicer to me. I'm just afraid of how it's going to line up with everything else that we've done over here. So that'll be a process to figure out. But yeah, I'm just replacing these. And then I'll start worrying about the others. And once I get these laid out and all upgraded and everything, I'll actually start upgrading the rest of the floor down here. I should have enough concrete to get a lot of it done already. But I've got a bunch of concrete cooking, like I was talking about earlier. So yeah, here's basically the way it looks. Is I'll probably end up putting another one just to flatten it out here. Actually, no, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like this, and then I'll go with the curved upside down, the archways, upside down, so it will actually, I think it'll look pretty nice. Now this right here is what I got to figure out. I need some way. Oh yeah, I know what I can do here. I think I'm gonna leave it like that and then put one of those little corner ramps right here, the inside corner ramp. That way it'll give me a nice even way to go up. And these sides right here, I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do those yet. I'll figure that out. I'll see if I can line up any of the other ramp style stuff for that. So I'll go and drop that like that, and the inside corner ramp, I'll go and make one now so I can show you what I'm talking about. I don't need 763. I just need one. Okay, yeah, I gotta go make those in the other thing. But yeah, this inside corner right here, I'm gonna drop down in there. So I think that'll look nice. I gotta go make one really fast. I'm going to go do that, and I think that should pretty much finish off this whole area over here. So, like I was saying, we can shoot down from in here, and then we can run back to our regular base over here if we want to, and then we can actually, for the time being, we can just run over here, and we'll be able to run over there just like we did there. So, that looks pretty good so far, and I'm thinking I might add in something that shoots across here in the middle from one to the other. That way when we decide we want to put up shotgun turrets and stuff like that, we'll have a nice place to hang those. And we'll have a nice perimeter for the base. It'll look, I think it's going to look pretty good actually. And then down here is the area where we're going to basically have the zombies chase us and get themselves murderized. I need to go on and fix that one and upgrade it. There we go. And yeah, I'm going to have ramps here. I'm not sure exactly where I'm putting the ramps yet, which is why I'm not laying them down. But let me see. Do I have any on me? Yeah. I've got the outside corner frame here, but I'm going to need the inside corner frame, I think, for up there. So I'll worry about that later. But yeah, I'm basically going to have the ramps here. So if I'm, say, like I'm running through here, right? If I'm running through here, all I have to do is that, and I'm over it, but they can't do it. That's a little far away, actually. We're going to run it right down the middle here, obviously, so I think that's what we're going to end up doing there. Is, we're going to put it a little closer, I think right here. That way I can easily clear it. That'll give us a 3-block gap in the middle that we've got to clear. Yeah, so there's another screamer. Like I said, there's going to be quite a few screamers in this episode because I've got those forges running, so don't worry about them too much. And you saw how the spikes just took care of her. She doesn't know any better than just climb over the thing that hurts her. That one needs to stay up. That one needs to go there. Yeah, this is the damage that the cop did, so I'm just going to fix it real fast, and then I can go fix that little gap up there and start working on the rest, I believe. I think this one's pretty much done for now. I really like this setup. I like the way it connects. I need to work with this piece right here, and I will yeah, I'll leave it like that. So let me go on and fix that. I'll copy rotation here, put that there. There we go. So I kind of like the way that that looks too. That's pretty cool. There's nothing I can really do accenting these right here for now, so that's fine. It's because it's at an angle that we're having to do it like this and make it straight. But I can deal with that. That's not going to be too much of an issue. And I've got to auger down all of those for future, but I'm not worried about that at the moment. I'll do that later off camera, and then once I get it fixed, I'll show you guys. So now I need to, I'll just go on and lay out the bits and pieces here so I can get it all upgraded, because I think I've got enough for all of that. So 4 pillars high here. And then one on top. Like that. And then we can start moving across. Whoa, too far. This can be touchy sometimes. You always feel like you're going to fall off, but once you get used to it, you won't fall off. So be careful with that if you've never done this before. Basically, you just get to the edge and move very slowly to the side. I would not move forward. I'd just move to the side so you can reach the side there. And then as soon as you can, just shoot across from the other way. And that leaves us a 5x5 iron grate in the middle, which is perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. I actually like 5x5 better. It just, I don't know, it feels right. Alright, so that's done. We can go on and upgrade all of this. Oh, by the way, if you don't have the nail gun, try your best to get one. They are so nice for upgrading, as you see. Let's see. I can drop the pillars now. I need these. And advanced rotation. I gotta pay close attention when I'm doing this because I have a bad habit of dropping them, like trying to turn them and accidentally right-clicking to turn them and just dropping them where I don't want them to be. That's annoying. Now, I'm not gonna, to start with, I'm not gonna double these up. You can double these up pretty easily, but I like it being as flush as possible, so I'm not going to double them up for now. But if I do run into issues where, like, say, cop spit's taking them out or something, I will double them. But for now, until I see that they're going to be an issue, I won't. You can also add a hatch in the middle by doing the same thing. You can double one up and attach a hatch to it if you feel like it, like in the middle piece here. But I'm not worried about hatches or anything right now, so... that's done. Now I just need to hop off and create my thing here. I gotta go count something real fast, see how many I went out so I can keep it all even. That way I don't get OCD on it. And no, I don't have OCD, but I'm OCD about my bases. I think everyone in the game can understand. 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one. Okay. One, 2, 3, and the fourth one. And yes, I know I'm getting hungry. I'll fix that in a minute. Alright, so there we go. Now we got that laid down, we can continue on, and it should go all the way to the base. Yeah, I put those up because of the stability issue we had with it before. I want to put the... In fact, I'm going to go on and put my pillars down to start with before I go do all of that on the rest of them, now that I know how many to go. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3. That's the first pillar done. Yeah, and the thing is... Oh man, I missed another one. The thing is, with those, they're just high enough to where you don't hurt yourself unless you already have like a sprained ankle or broken leg. They will hurt then, but if you don't, then they won't hurt you, so you can just jump right off. They're high enough to be away from the zombies and low enough to where you don't hurt yourself when you jump off. So that's the beauty of going for high like that. So that's done. I can start on this next one over here. I'm going to go on and upgrade the rest of this real fast, and then we can start on that one again. Okay. Just go on and upgrade everything as it is, because we know that's all in the right place. Which is why I wanted to lay one out before I started working on the rest as well. That way I was certain that when I went to go upgrade, I could just upgrade on the rest of them. And it'll also make it easier to figure out what I need to go get. Like right here, I need to do that. And here, I need to do that. Upgrade these. Alright, that's done. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some food. Before I starve to death. That would be funny. Starving to death when you're level 129. But yeah, see all the forges going. That's why we've had so many screamers so far. So just be aware that's going to happen. As you see, I've been working on glue. Especially if I get the crossbow or exploding crossbow bolts, I'm going to definitely need even more glue because that takes duct tape as well. I've been working on shotgun shells mainly when it comes to that stuff, but I'm going to need all the glue I can get, so I'm going to just start making sure I chop everything. I'm not too worried about healing up right now. I do have a med kit that I can use before Horde Night if I need to. And we're not going to be out in all those zombies and stuff like that, so we're not going to have to worry too much about all of that right now. Let me go on and check these forges. They should be done, yeah. So basically all I do is I figure it up how much stone I can put in each. Put all my stone in. Go on, make sure I've got enough left over to where I can make more concrete, or make actual concrete, obviously. But just put all my stone in, all of them, split it evenly as I can. Let it burn down and then queue everything up, and before you know it, you've got thousands of concrete ready to go. Like, I'm about to go get the concrete that I was making earlier. I had 4,000 making when I started the video, so they should be done by now. So that's done. We'll pick up this concrete. Instead of taking forever in one, you just split it evenly across the board and you can make concrete insanely fast. Let's see. Do I have any rebar? If I don't, yeah, okay, I've got rebar frame, but no rebar. So I need to go on and queue me up a bunch of rebar here while I'm inside. And I use specific forges for specific things. Like this one is mainly for rebar. The rest of them are for concrete. And then anything else I need to make, I'll just make in this one little forge here. That's my everything forge. If you're going to be doing a lot of rebar, though, I do recommend spreading out to multiples. Oh, yeah, I wanted to do something with this, too. I think I might have an idea for that in a little while. So I'll look into it and see how it works. I think I'm going to recess it a little bit so it's easier to get in and out of. I'm thinking those little half ramps that you can make. I'm going to put those around the side of it here, except for right here. And then that way you kind of walk down into the ladder. I think that might work out a little bit better. That way the ladder's a little over the edge and it's easier to get in and out of that way. Okay, so that one's done for now until I get all the accents. I'll probably do all the accents off camera since we've already figured that out. I just want to get these laid out and good to go. So go on and just upgrade all of this stuff before I even start on it, since I know that we're gonna run it like that. 3, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and out. Okay, I miscalculated. I need to make a few more of those, so I'll go do that. Yeah, I didn't miscalculate. I wasn't expecting to put these down yet. That's what the problem was. And yet another screamer. Ah, missed. Hey lady, this way. You see what I mean? They automatically seem to go for the hole. And I'm gonna see if I could... Okay, yeah, I don't have to sneak up on her. Man, I'm a terrible shot today. Alright, so she is down. This is why I had to keep replacing all that stuff. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. I guess it wouldn't hurt to actually upgrade all of that to steel, would it? I'll do that in a little while. Because we definitely don't want that hole to go anywhere. Upgrading everything around it to steel so they can't get in it would probably be a smart move, which I'm going to do later once I get up enough steel. I still don't have the steel making perk. All the steel that I got I had to buy. So I'm kind of holding off on that a little bit. I need to go grab those scrap or those rebar that I just made and queue up more. That should be enough to do what I need to do with. And we needed the rebar frame pillars. I'm just going to go on and make up like 20 of them just to be on the safe side. That's a few more than I needed. But it's a good idea to have extras of everything. And I'm going to go ahead and... I said the inside corners, I need 4 of these. And I need tons of these, so... I don't think I'll need 51, but I'll craft them anyway because I can use them later. These I know I only need 4 of at the moment, so I'm going to leave that like that. And I won't need the outside corner frames either. And oh wait, no, I don't need... Yeah, I'll go on and do that, and then I'll grab up whatever over here and start making some of those for the accents on the outside of the base here too. I almost forgot that we were going to do that. Alright, so we need the arch frames. 26 will be good to start with, but that's not enough. I need 84, I believe, or somewhere around that. But this will get us enough to get started with and see how it's going to look. Alright, I'll go on and just grab those up. And we are good to go back out. Alright, so... What was it? Oh yeah, okay. I'm going to go on and do this. I'm going to knock down a couple of these. Takes a few seconds, sorry about that. That's the problem with having reinforced concrete. Even with the high level auger, it still takes a little bit of time. I'll just knock down one for now, just so I can go on and get this one laid out. I'm thinking I want to go something like that. Because I've always liked the way that that looked. That, basically that arch to nowhere. The curve is nice. And need more gas. I'm just keeping an eye out for screamers, so that way they don't just scream on me while I'm out here and keep me away from my job. So that's about what I'm thinking right there. Unfortunately, there's no way to really meet these two together. I wish there was. That would be nice. But we are somewhat limited in our choices of blocks in the game, so I'm not going to complain about it. Oh, yeah, I need to add some access to this from downstairs, too. So I might just do that now. I don't really want to block them off there. I think what I'll do is something like this. Not there. That's not gonna work. I need to go one behind. Let's see. Yeah, okay, zombies will fall there. That's awesome. And we won't fall. I need to go one higher there. And we can just straight up run off of it if we feel like it. We can run on it. And that should work out pretty nicely, actually. I'm going to test it. Oh, need to get up here. Yeah, perfect. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for something we actually have to jump to get on, but so zombies can't get on it. That they're not really going to get hung up on getting into these. This is a temporary thing. If I think of anything better, I'll run it later. But for now, we'll leave it like this. And I need to grab these. And where's she at? Alright. That's done. See, we kind of have to jump a little bit to get here. I might add one on each side just so we've got good access to get up here. The zombies can't get up here. I'll work on something for... Yeah, okay, the climbers can't get up because of those pillars the way that they are. So that's good. I think we are set on all of that. Now let me drop this inside frame and see what that looks like. Yeah, okay, so that leaves us from having to jump to get up there. That was the whole point of that. It's not the best looking thing in the world. It looks pretty cool though. I just wish that there was like a little half one that I could do here. There may be actually. Let me look. I might have to go back to the bench for that. Okay, that's a full corner. Do we have a half corner of some sort? Just the wedges, I think. Inside corner bottom. I just want something to kind of even it out a little bit, if you know what I mean. I don't really see anything that's going to even it out quite nicely. Would be... That's a corner ramp. That would be the whole size. Nah, okay. Actually, yes, I know exactly what I could do. Nice. Let's see. I need to put this up. Grab outside corner frame. Put it down in here. See if I can spin it around in the right way. That's a corner frame outside. Okay, that's not what I needed. I needed two. Spin this around. It lines up right. And then I can... Yeah, I think this is going to actually work out. Maybe. Yep, there we go. That looks really cool too. And it even looks good from the side. We'll hop off in a second once I get this other one set up. And check it out. See how it looks from the outside. I think it looks good from the side too, so it doesn't look... Oh yeah, perfect. I like that setup. That's definitely the way we're going with that. I might even add, like, since we're going with all of these cool little, like, stealthy angles here, I might even add another section for this that goes off to the side here if I feel like it. But then I'd probably have to move that, so I'm not too worried about that. I might just move this one closer to here. I don't know. We'll figure that one out in a little bit. Once we get the rest of it done, it'll pretty much tell us what we want to do with that. So, I think... Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm going to go on and leave the episode here. It's been a little bit of a long episode, but we got a lot of work done. We got a lot of things figured out. So I think in between episodes, I'm going to go on and set up the other three corners and start thinking about doing the rest of the stuff down here. In the meantime, I'm actually going to contemplate if we want to use this or we want to maybe line it up a little bit better over on the outside. We'll figure something out for that. I might just... Yeah, I might scrap that completely and just come up with something totally different. I probably will, because I'm not really liking that too much. But like I said, I want the base to look as good as it is functional. So it's going to take me a little bit of work, but I'll probably end up like replacing all of these as well while I'm at it. I might leave that for the next episode though. But I think, yeah, we're in a good place. I'm going to go and leave it here. And I'm also trying to think about what we're going to do on the top here. We might just put like a little miniature farm up here. We're not sure yet. We'll figure all of that out. But I think the base is coming along nicely. And now that we got this, I can just copy this over there on the other 3 corners. And I'll probably do that in between. But I will see you tomorrow. As always, people, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like to show your support for the series. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more, show that subscribe button some love. Be sure to click that notification bell to be notified of my daily releases, and maybe one of these videos on screen is of interest to you as well.